The West Wing, Season 2, Episode 21, 18th in Potomac. This is the back to governing, back to running a country episode. So basically, but at the same time, you're running a country and you're figuring out how to deal with the whole MS conflict. So basically, it's good. This is what Season 3 is all about too, where it's about politics and governing at the same time. It's about dealing with the nation's reaction with you, and at the same time governing a country as well, which is kind of an interesting concept, because it seems like, especially in 2012 when you're watching the media, it's not really much about governing, about laws passed and stuff like that. It's more about political news, about like what the approval ratings are, what people are doing. Like nobody really cares about, well, you should care about, nobody cares about, like, you know, like certain bills passed in Congress, what the Senate's doing, and that kind of stuff. It just seems all be a posturing kind of political thing. So basically, it's a cool kind of concept of the first year and a half of the idealism of the West Wing, where it was more about governing a country and the politics society because they're already in office. Now it's all about trying to handle both at the same time. And of course, the analogy of the fight for big tobacco, where Big Tobacco is being sued by the government, but the lawyers are outspending the government 10-1 in terms of the legal battle. So how do you beat Goliath? Like, how does David, which is the government, ironically enough, and Goliath is the corporations? And of course, it's something that's such a black and white case that, yeah, of course, cigarettes cause cancer, but it's one of those things where the lawyers are fighting them because they have more money and more power. They're actually winning the war on big tobacco. So it's like that kind of analogy going on as well in this episode. So we're one episode left of Season 2, and so it's the way Sorkin's doing the kind of parallels of the characters, where they're thinking two things at the same time while 10 things are going on. Those two different topics is interesting. That's my review.